All right, we got kind of an exciting one here. We got this tree pulled up by its roots, and if that wasn't enough, it's sitting on top of two trees. You know, you can see where they're bent over from it laying on it. And the second tree has the added bonus that it kind of landed in a crotch. So one branch is going above the tree, and the other one, the tree is actually resting on. And then of course, you know, it's in a pretty cluttered area. Ho, 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 ho. There we go. That's putting a little pressure on that one over here. We will walk over there and take that one down. Yay! That was exciting too. And that did knock that one down. Come on, brother. Oh man. Well, I think we'll walk back over to this one. Danger! Well, that certainly didn't go as planned. Made a few stupid maneuvers there, but no harm, no foul, right? Live and learn. All right, well, I'll get this chopped up and let that dog go before he makes a voodoo doll of me down there in that cage and I start feeling sick. All right, we got a good start on cleaning up that first big mess. Now there's 3 more trees I gotta drop, and they're all pretty easy ones, so let me get the camera here. Come on. Now this one here, it's got a hard lean over to the right here, but I kind of want to drop it straight to where I'm at. I don't think that's possible, but if the tree goes wrong, is no big deal. So as long as my dog's out of the way. Sit. Sit. No, sit. Stay. not too bad. Not too bad. I can't complain about that. All right, now the last one. Stay. Nothing to that, just like downtown. Well, here's the area after I got done with it. I probably have about 6 hours into it. I didn't work a full day because if you're in the UP of Michigan in the spring, you got to hike back and see some of the waterfalls when the water's high. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. And then I got back, and today I had intentions of finishing picking up the rest of this brush, but I tore into the UP camping kit, which basically consists of a case of beer, lawn chair, and a campfire. Well, now you can add one more. I guess it's a 27 piece because they got the online poker. And man, I was up half the night playing online poker and drinking beer, so that made for a rough morning. And now it's starting to rain, but I don't think that's too bad for half a day's work. As I'm sitting here looking at it, I think this tree here might have to go. I think it's just one of them garbage trees that lives for like 30 years and then tips over on you, starts busting off. I don't even know what kind of tree it is. It just seems like that one kind of fits the profile, because some of the other trees that I've cut down that were about this guy's size only had like 20 rings in them. So for a tree to grow that fast, you can't be very strong. You know, granted, if the other tree's 8 feet away, I'm assuming, you know, this one's about the same age. So that double tree there may have to go down. And in this area, if you're wondering what I'm going to do, I cut that off so I got a nice chair. My dog's inspecting my work. And then I saved these 2 pines because I'm going to practice cutting flat sides on them. Because I'm going to build a small cabin, and we're debating on whether we want to do for our main house, whether we want to do like, I don't know what you would call it, where you just cut 2 flat sides on the logs, stack them up, and rebar them together. So we want to build a smaller building to see if we like it, but I want to perfect my flattening 2 sides of the logs off, I guess. Blah, tongue-tied. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. Down here I got some swamp oak coming in, and we want to get some nice swamp oak planted down in here, and then going up the edge there, because there's a field there, and right now the farmer does rotational grazing of his cows, so they're really only there twice a year. And I like cows. Cows don't bother me. But you never know, say 10 years down the road he sells it, and maybe some guy moves in and says, hey, I'm going to keep my cows here full time, or you know, something. So we're going to plant like 3 rows of white and Norway spruce right on the edge here to kind of create a wall. And then looking at the top of that hill, I don't know if you can see them. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. But there's some aspen up there. And I love aspen trees. I love the way the leaves, every little breeze when it has the leaves on. I love how they just quiver. I think it's awesome. I love the trees. But them ones are getting old already. And aspen trees, man, they get some age to them and they just start busting off too. So me and the wife will have to discuss that one. I mean, cutting trees is more fun than stealing a bucket of bananas from a barrel of monkeys, but I don't want to spend my whole summer doing it. Well, I guess that about wraps it up. Well, I could show you what I'm doing with the trees here that I cut. In this area, after, you know, when my trees come in, I'll plant them. But I actually might rake this up, kind of spray it up with Roundup, and I might get a little food plot going up here on the part where the trees aren't for the deer. We'll have to see how energetic I get. If we walk this way, here's there's two piles of cut-offs. Here's the first pile. All right, Cors, let's go to the other pile. Cors will lead the way. He knows the way. See? Told ya. All right, here's the other pile. So it ain't really that many. And I did throw some of the odd-shaped or the crotch ones off into the deeper woods so they could rot. You look at this stump here. I cut some spots out with a chainsaw. I'm gonna throw some potting soil in there and I'm gonna put some flowers in there. Ooh, the wind! Must be a heck of a storm coming in. But I want to show you the branches, in case you're curious on that. What we're gonna do with the branches is we're gonna rent the biggest wood chipper we can get our greasy little fingers on. And we're gonna come up here with it. And I'm hoping to have a bunch of piles of brush from all of our cutting when we're ready. And then we're gonna take that wood chipper. Woo, the wind! Regular tornado here. I know the piles don't look like much, but I hauled them down here with a tractor, and after I dump them, I crush them down with the forks. So, yeah, so there's a little more than it looks like, but anyhow, we're gonna have the wood chipper. We're gonna have all our piles up here, and this will be our future garden area when we're done with the ditch at the end of it, and a little more leveling we got to do. But we're gonna spray all the chips into here, and I'm just gonna till them in. I know people, the chips rob the nitrogen from the soil. Well, we're not really trying to grow much here anyhow. We'll probably till all them chips in, and I might throw buckwheat or something on it for the first couple years, because this won't be our real legitimate garden area until we're moved up here. Watch, if you can see, there ain't no house yet, so we ain't ready to move up here. And on that end of the spectrum, I don't know, with lumber prices, I don't know what we're gonna do. We haven't made a concrete plan. Originally the plan was put the garage up this year, but I don't really want to pay 3 times normal cost for lumber, so we might not be building a garage this year, and that sucks. That sucks. The garage would have been handy. But for sure, I'm gonna be building another shed. I'm more than likely gonna be building another deer stand, and I got some pretty cool ideas for it. And we'll go from there. Well, I guess thanks for watching.